Hi everyone, welcome to New Finance and welcome to another video about ETC Ethereum Classic. Ever since the surge above $110, ETC has been trading sideways above $109 for the time being. And in this video, what I want to discuss is the price action and give you guys a little bit of an update, the reasons and everything behind the prices that we're seeing currently with ETC, and go on from there to highlight an article for you guys that mentions next resistance and support lines to watch for ETC if you're actively trading and if you want to benefit from the rise and fall of the prices at these times that we are seeing. And also, I want to touch on predictions of ETC price for the end of 2021, and also a crazy prediction that wants to predict it to about 2028, which is not realistic, but just something to consider. And I'm also at the end of the video going to touch how I am playing these price rises and falls in order to benefit as someone on the sideline and also holding a little bit for the long term as well. So before we begin, guys, I just want you all to go ahead and smash that subscribe button and give us a like as well. It will help us out a ton, and also follow us on Instagram at New Finance Lifestyle. Maybe DM us as well just to be mentioned in the next video if you want to feature your own portfolio. So just to begin, I want to begin this article on FX Street by Sheldon, which goes on to say ETC correction presents new opportunity to profit. Ethereum Classic price declined to 61.8 Fibonacci retracement in 4 days. Daily volume shows no signs of panic selling. Social media mentions aggressively decline to prior average. Residual selling pressure may dampen rebound attempts, but if a new low is printed, it should be marginal. So ever since rising above $110 again, residual pressure have dampened our next move to above $127. As we mentioned in the previous video, that if it does go above 116, there is a chance for another rise to another 10% rise to 127, which we didn't see today. Then he goes on to mention that from May 2nd to May 6th, Ethereum Classic prices rallied 200% from a cup continuation pattern. And I want to highlight this for you guys on a 12-hour chart, how this is sort of the cup and this is the handle. And I saw this thing with XLM, how it formed this cup and handle bullish sign and then followed with a V move all the way up, giving us a sharp rise. And I'm hoping the same situation happens here after we are nicely consolidating above $100 at this moment. And then he also goes on to say, still a rally above 129 will confirm a firm low and a renewal of the large bullish trajectory. So if we go above 129 and we hold it there, it could mean another bullish move is underway. Additional resistance will be exposed at a confluence of 161% extension of the current decline at 200 and 461% extension of the 2018 decline at 205. And after that, these are the two resistance that we watch. The bottoming process remains intact unless the May 10 low at $91 is undercut on a daily closing basis. It would signal that a more complex bottom is being formed, or worse, a deeper retracement, a possibly to 78% retracement of the early May rally at $71. So if we do prices at around 90, lows of 91 again, and it's broken, the next price support to watch is around $71. $100. And then he also goes on to say, be aware of a collective sell-off, an event that will negatively affect Ethereum Classic price, particularly if the origin of the decline extends from Ethereum price weakness. So if there is a huge reduce in the price of Ethereum, which currently it's doing very well, well over 4,000. It was trading around 4,000 this morning, but it's moving quick, above 10, up 10% today, to well over 4,200. So if there's a weakness seen in Ethereum prices, that could be reflected with Ethereum Classic, but Ethereum is doing quite well, and I'm hoping that is reflected in Ethereum Classic as well. And he goes also to say, at the May high, there were over 3,000 mentions on social media, from a low of 182 on May 2nd, the day Ethereum Classic price broke out from a cut base. It was 1,500 spike in 4 days. Since the May high, social media mentions have returned to 501 from 3,000, representing an 83% decline and placing it close to the average level around 380. So and I want to finish this just to sum up, because it sums up these social media mentions and what implications this have on ETC price. He goes on to say, still the quick descent from ETC suggests speculators have already moved on from the cryptocurrency, thereby providing a new source of buying pressure should Ethereum Classic price targets new high. So the fact that we've dropped from 3,000 social media mentions to around 501, and the price is consolidating at good levels, it means there's good interest, investor interest, and trust in the prices that we are seeing now. It's not a frenzy, which was kind of blamed on the fact that, the only reason the price is going up is because people are trying to make memes about Ethereum Classic and push it up because it's this, the original Ethereum, and all these memes that we see, right? And I want to go back to I want to go also to touch on another article that have a little bit of a bearish sign here, highlighting the RSI. RSI continued its descent at the writing of this article, highlighting severely overbought conditions in the market. On the plus side, the flow of institutional capital remained healthy. According to the Chiakin money flow, capital inflow could act as a buffer against a sharp sell-off, but the bearish sentiment would still have the upper hand. So he just analyzes this RSI graph, which shows Ethereum Classic being overbought at this time, but he also mentions that institutional capital is flowing in at a steady pace, holding the price up. And then I want to touch on this article published in capital.com, talking about predictions between 2021 and 2028. These are crazy predictions, because we kind of can't see that far into the future. Even to the end of the year, the markets are unpredictable, and we just gotta take it day by day, and go with where the market takes us. But the more research you do, the more you are equipped to make the wrong move. So he just kind of, first they touch on the fact that Ethereum Classic will not be converting to POS. However, Ethereum itself will be converting soon, joining a more elite group of miners, other cryptocurrencies that are mined through this process, POS instead of POW, which makes it a bit more secure for the miners. So and he says also that there's no official development team for Ethereum Classic, but multiple development groups are working on updates to the open source code. He touches on what Ethereum Classic is a little bit the fact that it's a smart contract network that you can build decentralized apps on top of, and the recent updates in its security and usability have given it more incentive for miners and investors to look at. And it's summarized in this paragraph when he says the latest crypto rally and renewed development activity on Ethereum Classic blockchain have lifted the ETC price sharply since the beginning of 2021. Emergency upgrades by the core Geth protocol provider and the relaunch of the Mantis client have increased confidence in the stability of the blockchain. On 26 April, the Now Payments cryptocurrency payments gateway added ETC, and developers have started to launch non-fungible tokens on Ethereum Classic. Um, so there is some activity in terms of usability and security happening with Ethereum Classic, which can make it more attractive for investors to invest in the future. And then a bullish sign here that is indicated: short-term technical analysis from Coin Codex points to bullish sentiment for ETC price, with 26 indicators giving bullish signals and none offering bearish signals. For a long-term outlook, the ETC coin prediction from algorithm-based forecasting site Wallet Investors shows the price hovering above 100 levels in May, but subsequently falling back to 43 levels in June. It predicts the price will trade between 40 and 45 for the rest of 2021, then trade at 46 by December 22 and rise to $54 by the end of 2025. So another bearish sentiment here to look at, but you don't know where this is coming from, especially with being bullish here. And then yeah, so I don't know. Then going on to end it with what predictions they have for the end of this year. The prediction for Ethereum Classic future price for long forecast expects even more volatility ahead. It forecasts that price will climb to 2021 to end the year at $619, then decline to $377 by September 2022, before taking up to $498 in November 2022. The site predicts ETC will trade at 333 by the end of 2023 and 281 by June 2025. These are crazy numbers to go by, or times to predict the price of ETC. So I wouldn't think that far, but the only thing that I would highlight is around end of the year, which is predicted around $619. I will leave a link to these articles, of course, in the description section. You guys are welcome to have a look at this yourself. Another website that agrees with what is mentioned in capital.com is Coin Price Forecast, which kind of goes into crazy trajectories of time scale of predicting things, but also bets on Ethereum Classic moving to around 852 per coin by end of 2021. The next price target for me to watch is 200, and if that is reached, I'll be thinking about anything above that. And until then, I really can't think about higher than that. I just want to take it day by day and see where this goes. So I'll leave a link to this in the description section below as well. But just quickly touching on what I'm doing with this, I kind of touched on this in the previous video before we end. The fact that you need to take advantage of big moves in the market. So when this big move happened, you need to or any big move in an actual fact, you need to take a percentage of your portfolio out of the game and let the market cool off again from the spike that it has had, and then get back into the market, recover your coins, and bag some profits. I know they won't work, but that's why they won't work sometimes. That's why you are selling a fraction of your portfolio and not all of it, because you don't want to take the gamble all of your coins, because even if you sell and then it goes further up, you at least got 80% of your other coins to take further profits with when it's going up. It's just a thought, not financial advice. Guys, please make your own decisions by the end, adding everything up, including these articles that I've posted here, and your own due diligence before you make the final decision yourself. And just note, you make the final decision yourself what you do with your coin, if you invest or if you hold, or if you stay on the sidelines and wait for a big opportunity. So once again, please subscribe if you're new here, and give this video a like, and follow us on Instagram as well. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time and your attention, and good luck. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.